13 after 23 years, and then moved to Tampa, Florida, which is the home of VetCor and Team VetCor. It's a pleasure to be here. Well, could be a little bit warmer if you just had a little fun back in Tampa with a little boat parade that I just witnessed, and then I come here and I'm a little chilly. So I got to get back before you get the really bad stuff. But I want to welcome a special welcome to a couple people. First and foremost, the Deckers and your family. But I understand that there's like 5 fathers or something like that here. You know, the extended family, so and the extended business community as well. Also, Mayor Mooney, welcome. Thank you for your support and being here, and the chamber and all of your ambassadors. I had the opportunity to be at your networking event last night. Just what an amazing chamber. We're fortunate to have a great chamber in Tampa, and it's just those things go hand in hand with a healthy business community. I also want to welcome Steve Finn. I think besides me, he's the one that came farthest. He's our partner with John Don, who is our strategic supplier and partner, and I appreciate him coming in for this. The biggest welcome goes to Blaine, Caleb, and Cole, and the team here, and Hannah, the First Lady of VetCor. We really appreciate what you do, and they're going to be so great, and you know why? Because of their military service. And I make a distinction. We're a veteran-owned and primarily veteran-operated company, but we don't want your business because of that. Okay, that would be a handout. But because we're veteran-owned and veteran-operated, we show up, fit, polite, on time, treat people with dignity and respect. No time windows, times. We tell you when we're going to be there. That's why we want you to give us our business. And as a result, then we have partnerships. We're good team players, and we end up creating value for our insurance carrier partners. Win, win, win. So because we are staffed primarily with veterans, we provide that level of service. There's a big difference. It's a slight distinction, but a big difference. Don't give us your business because we're veteran-owned and veteran-operated. But because we're veteran-owned and veteran-operated, we show up early, because early is on time, and on time is late. So I want you to think about that for a second. When's the last time you had a service call of any kind? In Florida, we like to say, like air conditioning repairman. And I understand you have that problem here in Texas, just not today. Or whether it's the cable guy, right? When did they tell you they were going to be at your house?
3-hour window.
8 to 12, and then they show up at 1:30 and don't call, right? These young men and women on our team just don't have the capacity to do that. It's impossible for them because they're everyday people, but they've grown up with the cultures, norms, and values of the military, and God forbid they would be late, there'd be some guy like Mike, who's a retired Marine gunnery sergeant, giving them the knife hand and saying, you will not do, et cetera. So that's how they grew up and learned that system. So we have a different service system as a service provider for VetCor, and that's what our advantage is. Our vision is to become the preeminent private employer of veterans through our franchise system in the United States, and to become the brand known for timely, quality, reliable service and the value of veterans. Period. It's very generic. Why? Because we're starting with restoration services, but I believe we can extend this to any basic level service that requires command and control of small unit level operations, because that's what we do well. Imagine a future. So this is our first franchisee we're getting ready to celebrate here in Texas. Imagine a future of a nationwide network and system of franchises, predominantly veteran owned and veteran operated. And then a hurricane hits in Southeast Florida. Tornadoes in Texas, flooding in the Central Valley of California. Who do you want to come to your region to help? A bunch of guys who are familiar, and gals, who are familiar with deploying to remote locations under austere conditions, establishing operations, and then commanding and controlling those operations? Or CertPro? No offense. I'll take my team any day, and twice on Sunday. And I think that's what gives us the huge potential to succeed. So again, I just want to thank you all for coming, helping us celebrate, and more importantly, helping support Blaine and his team as they grow this business in this community and probably beyond, because we see huge things for him. I was just telling somebody, we're trying to round out Florida first. This will be our 22nd franchise territory we're awarding, but we're primarily focused in Florida, but we'll follow talent anywhere. And Blaine and I got connected, and he expressed an interest, and we saw his huge potential with his military service, an MBA from Georgetown, tremendous background, and we said, we'll ride that horse. We'll ride that racehorse, and that's what we're doing here. But we got to move on with the ceremony because they already got their first job 2 days ago, and VetCor is focused on results. So we got to let them get to work, and it's time to do that. But we are always mission first. We say in the Army, soldiers always, but our stakeholders, our customers, our clients, and our teammates always. And we are a company with a cause, and we are a company on a mission. So with that, we're going to proceed with a little activation ceremony. So